Hi guys, my name is Shay. Some of you might know me from Twitch at ttv/Shayri. I'm not very active there anymore, unfortunately. But what some of you might not know is that I have my own household full of mini animals. So today I wanted to look over some of the crazy posts that we see on r/CatFree, which is the place for people who are not too fond of cats. I'm currently a senior in college and about to graduate with a bachelor's. I applied last vet school.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Newsflash, I can't read. I'm currently a senior in college and about to graduate with a bachelor's. I applied last vet school cycle, but I didn't make it, so I plan on applying next cycle again. This is also typed a little weird. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like it's not typed the way that you would speak. So I'm kind of, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the way I speak. But I'm having a hard time reading this, and I don't know why. Anyway, that was before I met this girl along with her 3 cats. I never had consistent cat exposure outside of the clinics, so this is relatively new for me. I loved her cat at first, or cats at first, until I started visiting her house more and realized how fucking annoying and ungrateful those little shits are. That got so aggressive really quick. The first time I stayed the night, the cats just meowed and fought all night, and I didn't sleep at all. She even fed them way later so they didn't bother us for food at 4 a.m. It didn't work, and I never once got more than 3 hours sleeping at her place. Her cats are a little needy. When we would close the door, they would meow loudly for us to let them in, just to enter the room for 30 seconds and bother us again to be let out. Relatable. My cat Zelda, absolute princess, of course, given her name. Miss Ma'am does not like a closed door, and she will sit there and scratch and scratch and scratch and scratch to try to get in the room that the door is shut for, just for you to shut it and let her in. And now she wants out. She's
Let me in. Let me in.
What pissed me off the most was during the day, they would all be asleep on the couch, not making a decibel of sound. Yeah, my cats are sound asleep right now. One night, as I was about to leave, I opened the door and one of them darts out the door like it's living a terrible life. I end up staying for another hour just to look for this fucking cat with this girl, and he was hiding in the neighbor's crawl space. She started crying and I had to calm her down, and for what? If this cat wants to be a stray, then let him, ungrateful fucker. I love that. The next morning, he shows up on her porch, and boy, was she happy to see him for whatever reason. Maybe because that's her pet and she loves him. What? She told me that she was grateful that he came back, even though I know that was only there to be fed.
Huh?
Next time I come over, he gets out again by pushing a window crack opening. But this time I called him before he went anywhere. Good for you, dude. Brief month I knew her and her cats are now why I don't want to be a vet anymore. These animals think they're so high and mighty, going to pursue a career. That was kind of nasty. I totally burped in the middle of that. Animals think they're so high and mighty that going to pursue a career in providing medical assistance for these guys is a complete waste of time for me. I'm just glad I found out how terrible cats are before I got into hundreds and thousands of dollars in debt going to school. Crazy. That's crazy. You grew up wanting to be a vet. You are literally about to go into vet school. You're about to go into vet school. This is no It's a whole process. Like, there's a lot that goes into this. I looked into going to vet school. I decided it wasn't for me. But, like, I feel like there's so much that goes into getting into vet school to begin with that it's just crazy to me that you date somebody with a couple of needy cats and now you hate cats and you don't want to be a vet. Like, honestly, if that's the thing that makes you not want to be a vet anymore, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be a vet. It was not for you. You were gonna hate it. This was not the career for you. I have 5 cats. I like my cats. I'm not the biggest cat person, believe it or not. I'm more of a dog person. But let me tell you, the dogs I work with, sometimes I'm like, wow, this is what I do. I love my job. But if I was that thin-skinned, there's no way in hell that I would be able to get up and go to work every day if something as simple as this made me not want to pursue my job. Crazy. Cats are needy. They're definitely needy. I can 100%, they're needy. But for you to decide that you hate cats so much that you don't want to pursue with what I assume was your dream career, that's crazy. Crazy. When you explain the ecological damage that outdoor cats cause. I love this. I'm not listening. And I agree with. So, I know this is a hot topic online, and somebody's going to be in the comments and they're going to say, oh, well, my cat hates it inside. He scratches at my door and he, like our last post, pushes the window open and just tries to go on and be a stray cat. So I let him. I don't agree with you, and I think you're wrong.
No kind of saying this, you're wrong.
Outdoor cats are so bad for our environment. They're invasive. They, first off, carry toxoplasma, which can definitely be harmful for us. It can get into our soil. It can get, to us and make us sick. They also kill so much wildlife. I love my cats, and for that, I never let them outside unsupervised. My cat goes out on a harness and she gets her little sniffs in and she's happy. Yeah, she tries to run out of the door sometimes, but we manage. There's also people that, believe it or not, get joy out of torturing your cats. Yes, this happens. You let your cat outside, Jimmy down the street says, oh, look, a stray cat that nobody cares about. Let's get my BB. Yeah, it happens. Why would I want to let my cat go out and become, subject to that? I don't think so. You know what is safe?
Indoors.
Close encounter with a cat. Earlier this week, I had a close encounter with my arch nemesis, the gray cat. So, intense. Now, for context, the same exact cat has been showing up around or in my garden all the time, thinking it's okay to just waltz in like he owns the place. Obviously, I despise cats and sharing my garden with them, so I chase the gray cat away every chance I get. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's valid. Stray cat, outdoor cat, regardless, it's completely valid not to want somebody else's animal in your yard. This is your space, your property. Yeah, it's completely valid. Whether or not you like cats or you don't like cats, you have the right to say you don't want somebody else's animal in your yard. It's not their yard to decide what happens with it. So what actually happened was, It was a relatively nice sunny day, so I brought my little tortoise out in his outdoor cage for a little bit. So, you know, walk around and stuff. Everything was so peaceful until I saw a pair of gray ears standing by my gate. All caps, gray. So I immediately rushed over to see none other than him. It's giving me like the cat is just standing there menacingly.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
And then he goes, "Get off my lawn, you gray cat." He was just standing there staring at me like he was expecting me to just shuffle to the side and let him get through. But obviously, I was not letting that happen, as I am very protective towards my animals, as you should be. And my mind treats cats as a serious threat that they actually are towards anything smaller than them. My brain was not understanding that, and I'm sorry. I understand it, but like...
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Obviously, I didn't let the cat through, even though it was clearly staring at my tortoise with malicious intent. Even if it did get in, I would never let it anywhere near my tortoise. As you should. But back on topic. After a bit of time, the cat eventually just gave up and walked away. He did not show up for the rest of the day, thankfully, but it still makes me angry knowing that exact cat is still out there. And I know for sure it's somebody's pet, considering it doesn't really look like a feral or a stray at all. But that also doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it is still a cat, and I hate cats. That gray cat better make the most of being able to come and go in my garden when me and my tortoise are not outside. Because I did mention in a previous post that I am at some point getting a pair of geese. And once I get them, the cat's days of being able to just prance in and out of my garden without me knowing are over. What a crazy threat. But I mean, like, again, they're getting geese to scare them out of their yard. You have every right to not want this cat in your yard. But it's just... the amount of stress that this cat seems to be putting on your soul is a little concerning. Like, it doesn't look like a stray or a feral. What does a stray or a feral look like? Like, does every stray look like a beat up tomcat? Because I've seen some stray cats that look like regular old cat. Like, some people just don't take care of their cats. Some people have inside cat or, you know, freaking cats, and they just move and leave them outside. Cats are completely and utterly useless. Yes. Yes. I just don't get why you would ruin your life and home by bringing one of these awful rats into it. For starters, they fucking reek, are ugly. They bring nothing positive into your life. Furthermore, what mentally sane person willingly wants a box of shit in their home? Shit and piss. No thanks, shit scoopers. You can keep that. Get a real hobby, or God forbid a job, and contribute something to society rather than making your whole personality your ugly cat. This is just so crazy. Like, get a real hobby, or God forbid a job, because you can't have a cat and a job, you know. Go get a job, you stupid cat lover. And my favorite, I'm telling you guys, I love this one. And please let me know if you've seen some proof of this, because I ain't seen nothing. I have not seen anything that this post says exists. I have not seen proof of that. And I think that they're full of it. These crazy fools are using their tongues to fully lick their cats. Who? What are y'all doing to your cats? What are y'all doing to your cats? Who? Anyway, just saw multiple TikTok videos in a row of cat owners using their full tongues, yes, the stuff we have in our mouths, to do a full body licking session of their cats. Meanwhile, the cat is doing it to them as well. The cat owners will fully suck on the paws of those nasty little animals like how a baby would with a bottle. That's disgusting. That's so nasty. Who is doing this? They get their tongues all inside the nooks and crannies and the paw pads and the claws before proceeding to lick all the fur, saying that the cat enjoys it because it's rubbing its asshole all over them. Who is doing this? Apparently this is some kind of twisted bonding session with them. But not only that, like, of the people in the videos actively let their tongues reach the private section of the cat before smiling and the video ended. I have reported these videos and I hope they get deleted, as you should, because like, this isn't normal. I've never seen this. This isn't normal. Normal cat people aren't licking their cats in their private areas and grooming them like they're an actual cat. This isn't what we do. This is by far the most nastiest thing these crazy people have done. Besides playing with their balls or commenting strange stuff about cat assholes. What? And I have lost my appetite to eat lunch at this time, unfortunately. Who in their right mind will look at an animal whose habit is licking their asshole, then use their tongues to lick their entire body with? Imagine all the germs and bacteria they carry. It's no wonder why we're plagued with random animal-bound diseases, because people like cat owners take it too far with animals. Thankfully, there were some people in the comments smart enough to call these owners out on their foolishness. But of course, majority of people had no issues with this gross behavior. Let it be any other animal and they would have lost their shit, but it's fine with a cat. Yuck. It's just fucking crazy. Who is licking their cats? Who? Who? I've never seen this. I've never seen it on TikTok. I've never seen it on my YouTube shorts. Like, I've never seen anybody groom their cat. This is not something I've seen. I agree with you, it's gross, but like, there's no way this is a thing. It can't be. Please prove me wrong. And my favorite are the comments on this one. Shane Dawson ad. Anyway, guys, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. My Nontron will appreciate it. She'll really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. And you tell her that you're very supportive of her being a cat. Yes. We thank you. Anyway, I must go and fulfill my duties now.